So I think everyone is very excited also with the new product launching in the Philippines, and we believe soon in Dubai as well. Yeah. So that's why I think I just want to share how we really do, or what are the action we really do last time when a new product is launched. Because if we really know how to utilize the opportunity or leverage on it, actually we can really have a major turning point to our group. Yeah, just like a new campaign here. Yeah. So wait, so here comes our new topic. Yeah, the topic here, how to really leverage a network. Yeah, and not just myself. We will also have Brother Jay. We also have President Mr. Lee. They are all very excited and looking forward to see how this product can really help to really boom the market and group in the Philippines and Dubai as well. Yeah. So before I start, of course, I'd like to thank LxYang Global for the wonderful platform for us, and established platform and wonderful product in combination for already 25 years. Yeah. And thanks to my life coach, Brother Jay and Sister Valet. Yeah. So we are all also very excited because on the coming week, which is on the coming week, Brother Jay will be sharing a special topic as well. That will be on the 11th October, Sunday night, 7 o'clock. Yeah. So stay tuned to also invite more leaders to join us. Yeah. And thanks to our senior upline, Mr. Lee and Mrs. Lee as well. Yeah. So like I mentioned, our president, Mr. Lee, is also very excited. Why? Because he himself, has really witnessed the product launch, from the first generation, second, third, until this is the fourth generation from Malaysia. But of course, in the Philippines, we bring in the latest generation that we have. So he also has a lot of insights to actually share with us also in the coming weeks or months that we will also arrange separately. Yeah. And thanks to also our LxYang Global 001, Mr. Francis Chia. So I always mention in our system education training, without his knowledge or wisdom, I mean, we will not be who we are today. That's why I'm always very blessed that I'm able to really translate his knowledge and wisdom to reach out to more leaders around the world, and also able to make it digitalized so that more people will be really benefit from the LxYang system education. Yeah. And of course, thanks to our gift spirit as well, that we are always able to learn from each other, from different leaders, from different group. Yeah, that is very unique in the LxYang Global as well. And also always thanks to LxYang Global Management Team. Ma'am Gigi is here today, and of course also our Senior Vice President Ms. Pang. Yeah, even just about this launching itself, I think they really spend so much effort, and even on the presentation, the training, the store organizing, a lot of things. I think they just want to prepare the best for us and the best strategy that will really help to boost the market. Yeah, so I'm very glad that all of us here today to actually learn about how we can really leverage on this opportunity. Yes, new product equal to new breakthrough. Yeah, that is really true, because I think for Philippines, maybe most of the leaders here are already here with us like 1 year, 2 years. Yeah. So some of the members maybe still new. Yeah. So when you join, yeah, maybe you are already enjoying all the products there in the Philippines. So maybe this is the first time, there is really a new product launching, that before the product is arrived in Philippines, you are already looking forward, yeah, and thinking, how can it really helps. Yeah. That's why Brother Jay is actually so excited, yeah, and emphasize that, I must really make sure all of the leaders here are well trained about this product, because this will be really a new breakthrough. Because when there's a new product, meaning there's a new market that we can enter. And when there's a new product also, meaning all of the members who join you before or who approached before, they have never take this product before. So of course, not just the products, not just about the sales, but I think importantly is the opportunity and the market potential behind this product, because it's a very unique formulation that there is no competitor in the market. So of course, we all know that all the products there in the Philippines is already in the best quality, spirulina, the cholesterol, fish oil, and a lot of things. But maybe, you know, there is already such products in Philippines, and we have to explain about the difference. But this unique formulation is really something new, and really we all are very excited that, you know, there is not really a competitor in the market there. Yeah. And in Malaysia, we have launched this product since 2007. So imagine, you know, since 2007, when the product is, so many people benefit from the product, but the company still keep upgrading and upgrading the product, because when there is some competitor in Malaysia, then the company keep revising the formula to make it very unique and very competitive, that there is really no competitor in the market. That's why when Malaysia just launched this fourth generation of the Life Extra, now we call it the LxYang. And we are very blessed that we bring in directly the latest formulation to the Philippines. Yeah, so this is something that Brother Jay has been waiting, you know, since early of the year. Yeah, and I believe some of the leaders here, if you have visited, you have visited the Malaysia HQ before, you will also notice that, oh, you know why you have a chance to really do the live blood testing, and then to really drink the LxYang to experience and see the difference. Because even though that time, you know, it's not in Philippines yet, because we all know in Malaysia how powerful is this product and how potential is this product when it's going to really reach Philippines. And thanks God, you know, of course there is some delay because of the lockdown and registration, all this, but thanks God that now finally the good is already there at the custom, and I think we are just going to really have the products in Philippines in like 2 weeks time. Yeah, so it's essential that all of us now get excited, you know, to really start sharing with all the people we know. Yeah. So first thing, yes, that I want to share today, whether you believe or not, that this new product is a new opportunity, new breakthrough, new market, and really can be a turning point for your group. Because we ourselves have to believe it, you know, before we see it. Although this is the first time you're experiencing a new product launching, but the strong belief is very important. And I believe if all of you here has been the Alkan product user itself for many months or a few years, you already know how efficacy or how effective is all our Alkan products. Yeah. But this LxYang is very unique and is very effective, that even one box you already can feel the difference. And we are all we are all very excited that, you know, definitely is going to make big changes to all your consumers, your members and leaders who going to really take the product. Yeah. So first is we ourselves has to really believe first. That's why if some of you can recall, I think like maybe early September, I already start to text few leaders, you know, I telling them, you know, LxYang is now already in the e-commerce platform. First, I was very excited because I saw the LxYang is already at the e-commerce platform, meaning it's already available to ship to countries like US, Europe. So I was very excited to keep telling people, yeah. But that time, I think we haven't really have the training, etc. So maybe not a lot of people has really understand about the product. Yeah, but I think it's good that last week already have one training done by President Dr. Andrew to really share with us the uniqueness of the product. And the coming week also we will have another training for the members as well. Yeah, so the strong belief to the product, the potential in the market is very, very important. Yeah, you know, just like when we are doing Alkan, we have to believe first we are going to be successful here before we really see it. So we have to build the strong belief in ourselves, because when we do the sharing also, our excitement is the one that will influence the people. If we ourselves has doubt, you know, definitely it's difficult for us to share. Yeah, and just looking at a few statistics here, I just want to show you how potential, how big is the market. Yeah, of course, we all know that also COVID-19 is the popular topic now and people are all worried. But when we really look into the worldwide statistics that, you know, the the first leading cause in the whole world is still cardiovascular disease, and this is as high as 17.79 million people. So looking, when we compare with the COVID-19 virus, death rate up to now is around close to 1 million. So meaning, you know, the heart disease can kill more 1,800% more people compared to the COVID-19 virus. So at the same time, yes, we have to protect ourselves, you know, to make sure that we are not affected by the virus, to boost our immune system, but we cannot really neglect the risk of the cardiovascular problem, the heart disease problem, because it's affecting every single one, especially when age goes up, or maybe after 40s, even after 30s. All of us actually have to really look into taking care of our heart to prevent these problems. Yeah. And also, when we look at the numbers, the statistic in Philippines itself, the heart disease is still the leading cause of death in Philippines. So when we look at the statistic, number one is still heart disease. Number two, leading cause is stroke. So heart disease or is caused by the blood clot, you know, stuck at a certain blood vessel, main blood vessel, that can cause a death. And stroke is also because of the blood vessels linking to the brain is also blocked. So that end up to stroke. So both these two, heart disease and stroke, are all related to the blood circulation problem. That is how common is the problems and how big is the market. Or we can think of this way: how many people there are actually in need of the product, that really need a solution to prevent this to happen. And also, when you look at the figure also, every 1 in 2 Filipinos have high cholesterol. Yeah, so it's like common already. I don't know how many people here has do the regular checkout, but you know, this 1 out of 2 has high cholesterol. This is really high enough, and similar in Malaysia as well. And every 1 in 4 Filipinos have hypertension problems. Yeah, this is also another problem. It's also caused by the poor blood circulation, when the heart has to pump harder because of the blood vessel become more narrow. So all this figure has been is very alarming for us, that we really need to take care. And some people may say, I'm still young, or I don't have high cholesterol, high blood pressure problem. I don't think I have any risk with the blood circulation. But now I just ask you a few questions to really check. You know, you can also ask yourself whether your blood circulation is function well. You can also check from these minor symptoms first, because this is also signs of showing our blood circulation start to, you know, go down. Yeah. So for example, you know, forgetful. Sometimes, you know, last time you can always remember all things very clear. Now maybe you very easy to forget, you know, when you leave your car, maybe you forgot already whether you have locked the car or not. You have to go back and take, or when you left the home, you forgot to bring the house key, you know, things like that. This is also symptoms, you know, because of the brain blood circulation is not function well, or headache, or migraine, or dizzy. That is also could be because the blood circulation blood flow can't really reach well to the brain. That's why it's causing poor blood circulation. And also, whether we have problems like losing your balance or unsteadiness. Yeah, meaning sometimes, you know, maybe this happen more frequent also for elder people, you know, when they walk, you know, they easily lost the balance, or when they climb up the stairs or staircase, you know, it becomes very easy to get unsteady. This is also dangerous signs as well. And chest pain, one of the very common symptoms, you know, before any heart attack happen. So chest pain is also one of the important symptoms, or irregular heartbeat. You know, sometimes the heartbeat is fast, sometimes it's slow. It's like irregular. But last time you don't have this problem. Or breathless, you know. So last time you can always walk half a day, or walk just 1-2 hours, not the issue, or walk upstairs, not the issue. But now, you know, just a while you feel like breathless, like you cannot really catch up of the breath. That is also a symptom. Or always you feel very sleepy, even though you have split enough hours, but you still feel like heavy-headed, very sleepy, you know, all this also because of poor blood circulation. Or the varicose vein problem, that is also because the blood circulation is not function well, so the blood flow is actually static at that area that long term is causing varicose vein. Or cold feet of hand, because hand and our feet is actually further from the heart. So when the heart pumping is weaker and is when pumping the blood flow can't really reach the hand and the feet. Yeah, when we easily get cold feet or hand, this is also symptom. Or numbness of the feet or hand or even face. This is also problem, especially, you know, when you wake up in the middle of the night or in the morning, you find that, hey, why my left arm or my right arm or my leg is actually numb. But last time I don't have this problem. So all these are symptoms as well. Or the lower body water retention problems, you know, especially I think some elderly or some you can notice that the leg or the ankle there is swelling. Yeah, that is also because the blood flow is very bad there. Or erectile dysfunction, this is also because of poor blood circulation problem or infertility problem. So all these are related to the poor blood circulation of our brain, our heart, our liver, kidney, hand, feet, and reproductive organs. And it's very common, you know, even myself, I can get just one or two of these. So it's very common to have this problem even when we think we are okay or we are young. So that is why so crucial that we really have to look into it. And all these are knowledge that we actually need to start to share with our friends, our people, our loved one. Yeah. And another dangerous thing is the leading cause of sudden death is also cardiovascular problems. Yeah. So we have seen so many cases, you know, from different members, customers throughout the years. You know, unlike other disease, for example, even like cancer, if you are diagnosed with cancer, you know, doctor treated even like second stage, you say third stage, there is still time for treatment. You know, we can do other treatment or whatsoever. But if, you know, there is a sudden heart attack, the blood clot actually suddenly stuck at the main blood vessel, it can be a sudden death, and there's no even time that for cure. That's why you see, we hear so many news, you know, some of even the footballer, the sports player just have the sudden cardiac arrest on the field itself, you know. We have seen also some news as new reporter when reading the news halfway and then just fall down. We also seen like one of the customer, you know, the husband is driving to work, but you know, halfway, you know, just because of the sudden heart attack and just lost conscious and then passed away. We also heard stories like, you know, the husband sleep throughout the night, and then for the morning, you know, when the wife tried to wake up, the husband cannot wake up anymore because of the heart attack during sleep. So there's many cases of this sudden death happen just because of we neglect the importance of taking care of our heart and also our blood vessels. So of course we do not wish this to happen, and prevention is always better than cure, because if this happen, there's no time to cure. That's why one of the best gift, you know, we really think of we can give to parents is definitely this unique formulation, the LxYang. Yeah, because of course we don't want the sudden death, these kind of cases happen to our loved one or even our parents. So it's, you know, even brother Jay last time when he keep traveling overseas and always not at home, you know, the only thing that he keep reminding the mom have to remember to drink every single morning is the Life Extra Young, is the LxYang, because we really know how important is the cardiovascular system, the heart system, how important it is. Because if our heart stop, our life stop as well. So, you know, even of course, you know, if the budget allow, we can take every single day. Even if the budget not allow, you know, we can actually get a 4 months or 2 months package to the parents, because that will really be the best gift for our parents. Yeah. And also just a few statistics that we look at the blood vessel itself. Do you know how long is the blood vessel? Our blood vessel is really as long as 160,000 kilometers, which means it can circle the whole earth for 2.5 times. That is how long is the blood vessel. It's all tiny, just to get, I mean, just hidden inside our body, but we never really look into how to really maintain the blood health of all our blood vessels. Yeah. And talking about the heart itself, do you know that, our heart is like a fifth size? Do you know that, every single minute is pumping 70 times? And every single day, the heart has to pump more than 100,000 times in just one day. And more than 35 million times in a year. And in the average lifetime, it's beating, it's pumping more than 2.5 billion of times. But, I'm already in my mid-30s, and some of the members here maybe 40s, 50. For the past 30, 40 over years, we have never really think of how to really take care or service our heart. Yeah. And when we compare, the heart is like an engine of a human being. So when we look at, when we compare the car, the car, of course, the important is the engine. If the engine is not working or spoiled, the car cannot work, right? Same as our human. If the heart stops, our life stops. But for car, every 5,000 to 10,000 kilometers, we will send to service, we will pay for, maybe 20 to 50K a year just for the maintenance, and the lifespan for the car engine maybe around 10 to 20 years or less. But remember just now I mentioned our heart is pumping 100,000 times a day. And until now, we are already at our 30s, 40s, 50s, so many years, we have never really think of how to really service our heart or take care of our heart. We may never really haven't spent any single cent to really take care of the heart. So what happened, if break down, if the car engine break down, we can just do replacement. No, it's expensive, it still can replace. But if our heart, anything happened to our heart, we can only do a bypass surgery. Of course, the risk is high when the age getting higher. Or we can, don't even have any time to do cure if it's a sudden death. That's why it's so crucial to really share this knowledge to all our friends and really start to know how to take care of this. Yeah. So up to now, I'm not sure. Just sharing a few critical crises and statistics to you. Can you imagine now, how big is the market, or how many people really need this? So if you can recall, I share these stories about the two shoe salesmen in Africa. So there's two shoe salesmen, when they reach Africa, one reached at the east and one reached at the west. So when they both reach there and they see that nobody is wearing shoe, so salesman A actually called the boss, say, boss, I don't think you need to send any shoe here. Just give out the market here because nobody need a shoe here. Nobody is wearing it. But the salesman B actually very excited when he see no shoes at all in the whole Africa. He quickly called the boss, can you quickly send the stock over because nobody is wearing it, meaning the market there is very huge. So can you imagine now how big is the market? And everyone has a heart and they need to take care, right? And everyone need at least a 4-month cycle to really take care of the regulate the blood health within a year. So definitely the market is huge, and importantly, this product can really help a lot of people with the risk of cardiovascular problems, especially now in Philippines and in Dubai. Yeah. So as a leader here, you are the leader of your own group. So you should be the one, who can be fired up very easily, before the product launch. You should have already know and find out more info about the product, or if not, we have to learn to be a hit conductor, meaning we have to learn whatsoever and pass the hit to our downlines, our members, our prospect, our customer. We have to create excitement in your team because excitement can close everything, and we are the one who will be influence our team members. So So I hope every one of us here, you know, we are really has already, you know, understand how big is the market and how important, I would say how important, you know, is the cardiovascular health. Yeah, because it's really really crucial for everyone and every single one. If we have a heart, we need it. Yeah, so we should be the one, the first one to have the excitement and create the excitement in our team. So what should we do next? We need to have a strong belief first, and secondly we need to create the excitement in your team. So we have to pass the belief to our team. And the next one, we have to redo the how to start the 7 steps with the LxYang in our team to duplicate them as well. So we have to also do the how to start, but now we fix the LxYang following these 7 steps. So number 1, take or use the product. So we ourselves, you know, we need to have the strong belief, we need to have the confidence. So we ourselves should be the one, you know, to be the first to take and use the LxYang first. Yes, although the product is not yet physically there, but there is already code open for ordering. And you know, in Malaysia, I just share with you, when there is a pre-order stage, we are normally all very crazy, have to really, because we already went through many times, you know, when the product is really popular and we know that so potential or how many people will really need the product, we'll definitely do the pre-order first, because we know if we do not act fast, maybe the stock will be very fast, you know, ordered by other leaders. So I think importantly here, even you just buy one box is also good enough, because we ourselves, at least we have to try, you know, one box or few sachet, you have start to feel how is it feeling when your blood flow feeling better every single day. Because our own experience will be the best testimony when you, especially when you want to share with your downline, your members, your prospect. Yeah. So congrats. I know some of the leaders here already invest, so I just to show two good example here. Congrats, Dr. Mary Jane and Mami B already invest the 3+1 package before the last closing. Yeah, because we have to be the one believe and invest first. And importantly also, when we invest, not sometimes not just for ourselves, you know, maybe for the parents, for your husband, and it's importantly we have the stock, so that we can immediately share and sell the stock as well. So believe first and invest in ourselves and try the product yourself is very important, number 1. So number 2, listen or gather information. Yeah, so I think that is why all of you are here. We are all eager to learn more about the LxYang, how to really, you know, share. So the few key points that I shared today, you know, is the highlight of the crisis and the important point, you know, described as engine, you know, all these key points, I think that we can start to actually learn and then share with our friends first. Yeah. So listen and gather more information. So we ourselves are equipped with all the information. So that's why I think most of the directors here, you have already attended the training last week. And importantly, also there is also brochure available, testimony available. Importantly, we ourselves have to master first. Yeah. And step number 3, attend trainings and also invite. So it's crucial that, you know, we attend trainings, of course, not just attend, but start to invite also, learn about updated news and utilize and leverage on the meetings that the company organize, so that, you know, we have our members to really get the first-hand information about LxYang. Yeah. So I think we are all very excited. This coming Thursday, President Dr. Andrew is going to have the Zoom to share with the members. So try to invite as many as you can, because it's not easy to really get Dr. Andrew to share with us and to borrow power from Dr. Andrew. Yeah. And of course, then number 4, prepare the name list. Even though, you know, some of the leaders here could be here like 1-2 years, but remember I say, when there's a new product, there's new opportunity, because all your leaders that you have sponsored before, all your members who could be inactive already, there is a chance now you can go back to share with them, because there is something new and very potential in the market and a lot of people need it. So prepare your name list, all your leaders, you know, all your active and inactive members, all the people you have shared before, even people who rejected you before, you know, maybe because some of the product they're already taking from other company, yeah. But now this is a new thing, totally new thing, yeah. And or people who have the health concern, or people who is looking for the opportunities, because behind every new product, there's definitely a lot of opportunities there, yeah. And imagine, you know, for some of the leaders here, if you look at your IBS now, you know, you can check. Maybe you have few hundreds members or at your left and at your right, but maybe some of them are not active already. So this is a good chance to go back and really share with them. And can you imagine, you know, tonight you can look at your IBS and take a look. Can you imagine if every one of them, every one of the inactive one, just, you know, buy one box to try, you know, that is how many business volume there. And behind every one box, there's always opportunity, because they will definitely feel the product and want to start to share the product. That's why it's very important to read. Now we do a name list according to your target for the LxYang. Yeah. And yes, the next step will be sharing. So share the products and also share the market potential and the business. Yeah, create the excitement to all the prospects. Yeah. So of course, maybe not all people know how to share yet. It's okay, because we are also in the middle. We are preparing a very powerful weapon, a filing for you to just follow and share with every single one. But importantly, you yourself must have the excitement first. Just share the few points that I shared just now at the beginning, you know, some of the statistics, you know, how to check the blood, how to know whether we have poor blood circulation, you know, for the sudden death, you know, this is something that there's no time to cure if cardiovascular problem happen on earth. So all this point is the important thing that we can start sharing to our friend and prospect. You know, we can start calling them and telling them, you know, hey, do you have 10 minutes for me? I'm going to share with you something very exciting, because this product I've been waiting for so long since I visited Malaysia last year, and finally it's here, because I know that definitely it will help a lot of people, because every 1 in 2 Filipinos, you know, they have high cholesterol problems. Yeah. So you can start sharing the few points without telling them the product details, so that, you know, they are already all excited as you and looking forward to the product. Then you invite them to the Thursday Zoom meeting by Dr. Andrew. Yeah, so that will be the important part. Yeah, so so it's not so effective if we do not do this tee up of the product, but we just mass sending the promotion. You know how expensive or how much is the product or the package. People may not get interested if they do not know actually what is the product going to do with them. They don't know what is LxYang. So if we do not really do this kind of sharing, and it's better to do like video sharing or phone call, so that they can feel your excitement, you know, they can feel that you are concerned with them, you know, that this product can help them and help their parents. So this kind of personal touch is also needed. Yeah. So with this, then will be effective, you know, for them to raise already the curiosity and they are looking forward. Then only the price come later. Yeah. So this is also important. Yeah. So like I mentioned, so we will be sharing to the leaders, or I will be start sharing in your Zoom business showcase, the flow of sharing the LxYang, and we will just have the file ready for you to duplicate to your team. So we want every single leaders here and able to share it in the effective and easy, the way that is very easy to understand, so that you just focus to duplicate and share this. And you will definitely able to, you know, reach out to help more people that need this product. Yeah. And number 6, of course, our follow up and service. Yeah, this is also like after sharing, then we need to, you know, follow up and service, whether it's the product part or it's the opportunity part. Especially even this person, you know, just buy one box, and, you know, even just buy the small box, which is 14 days. So this 14 days is crucial, how we do the follow up, and how from this 14 sachet, you know, we can tell her or him that, you know, you just share with 3 friends that need this product, then this box will be free because of the 3+1 package that the company provided. Yeah. So the follow up and service part is also very important. And the last step, of course, to duplicate this step 1 to step 6, how to start to all our downlines, all our leaders, business builders here. Although it's a simple action, but now we put it with the LxYang and do it daily, repeatedly doing it and duplicate to as many members as possible. And definitely you will see how it's going to leverage to your group. Yeah. So now I just share a few examples, and the next step also, you can set target to your builders if you have already a group of members or leaders under your team. So for example, the price here is in Philippines, of course. So for example, we have the 14 sachet package and the 28 sachet package. So how the package designed this way is also good for the half a month, 14 days package, which is good for one pay cycle. And the 28 sachet is good for 1 month consumption if every day we just take one. Yeah, and the points also is just nice because the 14 sachet box is 35 BV and the 28 sachet box is 69 BV. Yeah, so of course there's a 3+1 package for the 14 sachet, 95 BV, and there is 3+1 for the 28 sachet, which is 192 BV, but it's split to 162 for the first month and 30 for the second month. Yeah, so if you are a leader, you have to be clear of all these points and package first. Then you can plan target with your builders, or how to set target for them to really complete as builder, pro builder, or even help to complete your director or build your Japan director or complete your Japan campaign. Yeah. So for example, you can really utilize this product to build your LxYang director. If you're focused on the 28 sachet package, the 3+1, the first month is 162 BV. So you just need to have an 8 package left and 8 package left. 8 package left and 8 set right, then your director is done. And importantly, I mean, not just selling, but how the potential opportunity behind all this set of product. That's why the service and follow-up is important, because we also want business builder, not just pure sales, but the market is big. And when we can duplicate our leaders to follow this, yeah, definitely we can also bring a big team to Japan. And if let's say we are talking about a smaller package, the 14 sachet 3+1, there will be 14 set left and 14 set at your right. And done, your director, LxYang director. Or even if you are focused just the smallest box, the 14 sachet 35 BV, so that will be just 36 members who do the maintenance with your LxYang 35 BV and 36 at your right. I think it's not a lot, right? Especially if you have a bigger group. Yeah. And importantly is the repeat purchase after these sales. And you can also utilize this opportunity to make the inactive become an active one. Yeah. So this is also very important. And even when we look into the happy customer program that we shared before, even we just want to share as to our new customer as a consumer alliance program, we can tell them that you just need to invest 1 box for you to start, because 35 BV, right? And then you just recommend 2 friends only, and when every 2 friends, they just recommend 2 friends only. Actually by the level of level 5, your income already 4,600 peso, which means that your monthly consumption or purchase of that box of LxYang is already free. And what happens when you duplicate more and more and more, when you reach like the level 12, you have 4,000 members at your left and 4,000 members right, all consuming the LxYang. Wow, then you can have the passive income as high as 600 over 1,000 peso. Yeah. So this product is also very good, very effective for us when we are doing a binary plan. Just simple like 1 box, everyone just share with 2 friends. You can really leverage on this. Yeah. And imagine also, when we really build a huge network, or we just imagine when we have built 1,000 consistent users at our left and 1,000 consistent users at our right. Consistently, we have 35,000 BV every month. So I count it as every pay cycle. So your income is 350,000 peso, and this 35,000 BV is equal to a 3-star diamond already. And what is more powerful is when the person is consistently taking this, then the business volume won't really drop, because he every of the consumer is experiencing the effectiveness of the product. Yeah. So we must really set target, you know, as if you are a leader here, how much or how many, yeah, that we really want to focus to build a consistent consumer in the team. And with this also, we can even bring more leaders to Tokyo, you know. They can be business builder, or some can be just your loyal customer that they really feel very good and they just share with their family, their big family, you know. They can also possible to qualify the Tokyo. So the potential there is very huge. And before I end, I just want to share with you also how powerful when last time we have the third generation launch in Malaysia, and we also design a weapon, and Brother Jay and I, we design how to really duplicate for every members to share, you know, to their members. And you know, last time when in Malaysia, the package we are selling is not like the 3+1 here. We are really selling a big package because we share about the business and the product potential as well. The package is like few spirulina lactose, but importantly there is 18 box of the Life Extra. So you see, the one whole package like this is 91,000 peso, which is equivalent to maybe the 650 BV package here. Because of the duplicating and the duplicating that we do, and the whole design of the steps that the leaders are following this. We have so many leaders, they're able to just duplicate and sell this package or invest the package for the family. So even you can see, even though many of them are youngster, this is only like 18, this is like 19, they invest the whole set of this 91,000 peso package with the Life Extra for the family to start a business. This young man with the mother also, they invest 2 packages. You see, one at the left and one at the right here. These men also, most of them just graduated from high school, you know, and wanted to do the business. This young man also just 17-year-old going to graduate and register under the parents' name. This is also security guard working in Singapore. You see, they also all invested the package, and we have many. All these are also the youngster. Yeah, this is also another one, and this is a bank manager. Yeah, we have so many, and this is also a full-time business builder. This is a nurse in Singapore. This is also, yeah, another. They are all at the 20s, invested 2 set. And this is also another businesswoman at her 30s, also invested the whole set for the family. That is you know, how powerful when we really have the weapon, we have the flow, we have the steps, and we duplicate the whole team to really do the action together and leverage and the growth. And of course, the result you see later, you can generate a lot of big check in your group. And I mean, don't worry also, even if you don't have the credit card or what, because I think when the product is really good, or we really share how this thing can help so many people, we even have a lot of cases whereby we just collect the cash, only cash payment. Yeah, that if the person really feel that the product can help her or can really be a very potential business, even as a reseller. Yeah, and of course the result is a lot of big check, a lot of people qualifying the travel campaign, as I mentioned, because of one product, because of one new product. That's why I say one new product, if we really grab the opportunity and focus to build and duplicate it, it can really change the destiny of your group. So your strong belief and action can create something out of nothing. So of course, before I end, I just want to share, you know, of course, we all understand that in different groups also, you may have different focus. For example, some group, you know, you are strong in selling ultra, or some group is very strong in doing beauty. Actually, it's fine, you know, you can just focus on build your beauty or build your ultra or whatsoever. But if you think that this is something that, you know, very huge potential, and you want to really duplicate this new product and really focus to build it, yeah, just focus in especially this 1-2 months, you know, it will be really a huge potential to help us to grow in our group. Yeah, so I will end my sharing here, and thanks a lot for your time with us.